Now, I've touched upon recruitment. I've spoken about selection. I've also just covered source of recruitment. You would also know that there are two types of candidates who are actually looking for jobs. The first one is the active candidate. And as the term suggests, active candidates are the ones who are either looking or actively looking for a new job. And for whatever reason, they may have a job or they may not have a job. That's why they're actually looking. And then the second type of candidates are the passive ones. Passive candidates are the ones who is not actively looking for a new job. And they are not looking because they're happy in their current role. I mean, they wouldn't mind applying for a role, but they're not actively pursuing because they're very happy with what they're drawing, with the company culture, with the job, with their manager and everything. Now, I recently found out there's an interesting statistic that according to Forbes magazine, passive candidates make up 70% of the global workforce, whereas active candidates only make up to 30%. So there are active candidates, there are passive candidates, and in this lockdown, it will be interesting to see what is the ratio going to be. Because I personally think that passive candidates the number may go down, because if I'm happy with the job, I wouldn't want to take a risk of quitting my job and looking for another job, right? Because there's no guarantee. I mean, these days, as people said, as a lot of you would have heard, you rather stay in a company that is paying you, or even if there are some 10%, 20% cuts, just be happy wherever you are. This is not the time to look for new jobs. So passive candidates, I wouldn't be surprised if the number goes down, whereas active candidates, as Rahul mentioned in the introduction, some companies would have already started to lay off. I was reading an article yesterday where I heard Uber had laid off about 3,500 employees. So I think the number of active candidates is definitely going to increase during this lockdown and also going forward. Next slide.